Hey, what is up, everybody? This is the Great Puckatini. What I got for tonight is we're going to do a video breakdown of this big man right here. Now, and my title here, as you can see, is that hogs need this big, this big man. We certainly do, and you see him here blocking a shot, and you probably already know who he is. If you don't already, this is Somto Cyril. I hope I'm saying his name correctly, but this big man is somebody we really need. We're going to have to be already. We got to fill in. We're losing Trayvon Brazil and Nick Pringle, and we may lose Malik Ewan too. I hope we keep Ewan. Boy, this guy here, Somto Cyril, be great to team him up with Malik Ewan. He would look great in Arkansas uniform. He fits everything that Coach Cal wants to do. Boy, I hope we get him. We need him, and I hope we get him. So let's check him out here. Now, first off, his name is Somto Cyril. He's got a really long name. That's just kind of a shorten there. This is breakdown. He is an Arkansas transfer target, is what I'm hearing. You hear his name, and Arkansas is supposed to be number one on his list. But we probably won't hear anything. I'm recording this video on Tuesday night till at least Thursday or Friday. I think right now it's a dead period, and so they can't even start visiting or talking until Thursday. Right now they're just entering the portal, and so I look for Arkansas hopefully Thursday, Friday, maybe get this guy signed. I hope so. Now, Somto is 6'11", 260 pounds. He's a big guy. He's long, kind of like Ewan, except he's a lot bigger, a lot more weight. Will be a center. He'll be a 5, and he's from University of Georgia. He's where he's played the past 2 seasons. And he will be a junior here for Arkansas if they do get him. And he will be 21 in May. He'll have his 21st birthday. So he's got 2 years of SEC experience, which is very important. And, boy, I'd love to see him in that Arkansas Razorback uniform for sure. Now, his overview of him here, he's got elite SEC size, at 6'11", 260. That's great size, and we need it. He has great defensive presence. He is a high efficiency finisher, and Arkansas is rumored to be his landing spot. And also, matter of fact, he's placed a no contact tag on him, so he does not want other schools contacting him. So that makes you think that he knows kind of where he wants to go, or he knows who he's got his list down to. And Arkansas is supposed to be at the top. Now, University of Miami is supposed to be after him pretty hard too. But if I'm choosing between Arkansas and Miami, it's a no-brainer. I'm going to Arkansas, right? Just finishing the Sweet 16. They need at least 2 big men, 2 really good big men that can be in the rotation. And, it's just a no-brainer to me, unless Miami just breaks the bank. But anyway, I would think Arkansas would be the place to go. Now, his measurables, and that prototype size, and I try to find that in the NBA. I have it in the NFL if you watch my videos. And what I found is prototype in kind of for the NBA is the centers are about anywhere from 6'10" to 7 foot, anywhere from 240 pounds to 260. So if you look at that, Somto is right on it. He's 6'11", 260. So he is a prototype NBA center, excuse me. And I got that. The research I got that from was a website that looked at all the draft combine, the NBA combines, and the guys that got drafted, and then also the starting centers of the Big 12, the SEC, ACC, and I think the Big 10, all the Power Fives. And so Cyril fits right into that. So you really could say he's got prototype size here. So he's got an SEC ready build. He's already been playing in the SEC. So, yeah, he's ready to go. Now, his production this past season, he averaged 9 points per game, 5 rebounds per game, which we'd like to see that come up a little bit. I'd like to see him in that 7 to 9 rebound range. I'll talk about that a little bit later. But about a little over 2 blocks a game. I think it was 2.2 blocks per game, and then 1 steal per game. So you see here he has a lot of production. Boy, just a really and on a lot of defensive production too, and that's something Arkansas really was missing this last season. But it's going to be a whole new team this year. So but defense definitely. He brings a lot of good defensive production. Now, his efficiency, he shoots 75% from the field. That's elite, man. Wow. That's super good because he's doing a lot of dunks, you know. Shoots 58% from the free throw line. Definitely need to get that up. Like to see that up around 70. He's a rim finisher, a lob threat. You know, Arkansas loved those lobs this past season, you know. Did a lot of that. And, boy, Cyril here could keep that going for sure. He's a lob threat all the time. And, you know, and like I said, he needs some free throw improvement, of course. Got to get that up a little bit. His defensive impact's going to be really important. He averages, like I said, over 2 blocks per game, 1 steal per game. He alters shots. He has active hands. He can cover out away from the basket. He moves really well. Just be a great defensive impact for us. Really, it would be very impactful. Now, his playing style on offense, he's a rim runner. You know, that means when you're out in the break, he's going from rim to rim. He's looking to get a lob. He's looking for a dunk. Some people call it the dunker spot. He's a lob threat. Putbacks, which are offensive rebound putbacks. I mean, that's his style on offense. Now, he's not somebody that's going to post up and you're going to throw it to him. And he's not that type of player. He's more of a screen and roll type guy. He's a screener. Roll to the basket, offensive rebound. You know, you're not going to post him up and throw it to him unless, you know, he can throw him a lob or something. He can turn around and dunk it, you know. On defense, he's a paint anchor, he's a shot blocker. He can go out to the three-point line, and then he can cover away from the basket as well. But he is a shot blocker, averaging over 2 a game. Now, his strengths are his elite field goal percentage. Like I said, 75% from the field. Rim protection is very good. He averages about over 2 blocks a game. His size is also very good. You know, at 6'11", 260, you're not going to push him around. He's big, he plays hard, he has a high motor. Like I say, you're not going to push this guy around. He's not, and I mean, that's somebody Arkansas needs. They were missing this last season. Like I say, it's a whole new team now, so you can't, you know, you got to think this year. But boy, high motor. I mean, he moves well. 260 pounds. He's not going to get pushed around. Just really, really good player here. A guy that I would love to see in Arkansas uniform. Weaknesses, like I said earlier, free throw shooting and his limited offensive bag. You know, he's not somebody going to be posting up in there and have a lot of good offensive moves. Now, you might could teach him some, but right now he's a little bit limited on offense. But like I say, he gets his stuff, pick and roll, lobs, the rim runner, getting dunks, offensive rebounding. And I put too, you know, no spacing. You know, they're not going to go out and cover him by the 3-point line like you had to do with like Trayvon Brazile last year. You know, so he's not. So you kind of want him you really want him up there setting screens and then rolling to the basket and then crashing the offensive boards hard. That's kind of what he does. You know, that's his strength. And so you got to maximize his strengths, put him in that position to where he can do what he does very well. And don't ask him to do things where he's weak at. Now, how's he going to fit at Arkansas? He's going to be an immediate impact with his defense and rebounding, you know. That's where he's really going to help us immediately. And that's what we need right now on this. You know, we don't know what we have coming up this year. We've got a lot of players like Ewan. We don't know if he's going to be back. Malik Thomas, not sure about him. So we know we need at least 2 big men. And, boy, Cyril would be a huge get for us. He's a pick-and-roll finisher. You know, Cal ran a lot of pick-and-roll this last year. And I think with Jordan Smith Jr. and then with Abdul Torre, J.J. Andrews, those guys are going to be, you know, setting a lot of picks for them. And I think, man, Cyril is a perfect fit for Arkansas for what Coach Cal likes to do. I mean, it is a no-brainer for me. If I'm Cyril, I mean, there's no thinking about it. I'm going to Arkansas. Now, he's a defensive anchor for sure. You know, you run people to him, and he'll alter shots. You know, you funnel your defense to him. He'll alter shots, block shots. I mean, he's a defensive anchor in there. Now, his ceiling, what I would like to see him get to is 10 to 12 points per game. Up at from 9 points, get up in that double digits. And I like to see him really average a double-double, but get his rebounds up from 5 a game to 7 to 9. Really getting there and rebound, hit the boards hard, and then start our running game. Get that ball kicked out. Let's push it, and also his 2+ blocks per game. Very, expecting to kind of keep that going. So, boy, if he could average, 10 points, 9 rebounds, 2 blocks, wow, that'd be great. That'd be super good. Final verdict on him, it'd be a big win if Arkansas lands him. He raises our defensive ceiling very high. Because you already got Jordan Smith Jr. He's supposed to be a really good defensive player. Torrey's supposed to be a good defensive player. So if we add him, and Malik Ewan has a good defensive player as well, at times, a good shot blocker, and his length bothers other people. Boy, you'd have a pretty good defensive unit there, so really I'm excited. It'd be a big win, like I said, if we get him. He'll raise our defensive ceiling, and that's what wins games, Defense travels, they say. If you look at the championship game versus Michigan, UConn, boy, the offense was horrible. Neither one of them shot very good from 3. They had bad shooting. That's what happens when you play in those big old football stadiums. It's tough to shoot in those places. So you need defense and rebounding, and that's what Cyril brings to us. So, man, it'd be a huge get for him. All right, now, like I promised, I'm going to show you some video of him here, and I'm hoping my computer can withstand it and don't lag on me too much. And I'm going to show it to you kind of in sections. This first section is dealing with his high percentage finishes. You'll see a lot of dunks here. I'm going to show you about 4 or 5 of these, and then we'll move it on. But here's Cyril right here, and you can see he was up screening and rolling, and they're going to kick it to the corner, and then he's going to get it and dunk it in here. And I'm just going to kind of let it roll and kind of talk over it maybe a little bit, and then I'm going to jump it ahead, and then we'll just kind of go from there, see how it goes here. All right, so see the point guard, he kicks it in the corner, he drives, gives it to Cyril in there, and then boom, dunk. Great play. Boy, I love that right there. That is a 100% shot. Here he is right there, like I said, around the basket, catch and dunk. Here he is right here, catch and dunk. I love that right there. That is, that's why he's got that 75%. Boom, look at that big, strong guy. Look at there, lob right there. Very good right there. Love that. Now we're going to jump ahead a little bit here. I need to move this out of the way to about right in this area. And we're going to watch right here. And this is his offensive rebounding, very important. Watch how he crashes the boards. This is him right here setting the screen. And watch how he crashes the boards here. Boom, going in there. And he's, like I say, nobody's blocking him out. Big, strong guy. Free throw shooting, he missed it. But look at him, rebounding, dunking it. Boy, that's a good play right there. He is up here setting the screen, crashing offensive boards hard. Boom, going up strong, dunking it. Boy, that's a good play right there. Here he is, offensive rebound, moving people around. Boy, big play right there versus Kentucky. Here he is again, fighting his way to the board. Good rebound right there, good offensive rebound. There's another. You see a little bit, man. He just bulls his way. Bully ball is what he likes to play there. Now, we're going to jump ahead now and watch some of his pick and roll and lob plays here, which is really good. Right about in here, because this is a lot of time what you'll see at Arkansas. We did a lot of that this past season, picking and rolling, then throwing the lob to our big men. We really wore out. I think it was at Hawaii. We did that so much too. It was funny. It was cool though. But anyway, here we go. You see him, he's going to come set up this screen and roll here, throw the lob to him, boom. Boy, it's perfect. That looked great with Jordan Smith Jr., excuse me. You see it again there. Another lob right here. Screen and roll, then lob it to him, boom. And you see that guy tried to block him out, and he just moved him out of the way. Look at there. Another one there. Boy, I love those. We'll get one more here. Look at there. Good play right there. Pick and roll lobs. Now next is his defense, shot blocking. Boy, that's something we need a lot of, is shot blocking. So let's check some of his shot blocking out here. Here he is down here in the middle of the lane. Boom. Shot block. Love that. See, here he is way up here at three-point line. Now watch, see, so he can get out here and cover, and he can get back and block shots too. Watch him. He's up here at the three. He's able to move. Boom. Look at that block. Boy, that's impressive right there. Here he is right here covering the three. Can run. See how he can move, block. Moves very well. He can cover people out on the, look at that block right there. He can cover out on the perimeter. Just a really good defensive player. Look at there. Help defense. I mean, that'll keep guards out of the lane knowing he's back there. Look at that. I mean, wow. That's really good. Really impressive. That was against us right there, was it not? I think that was Arkansas right here. He's blocking A-Cuff. Sure is. So, really good block there. We'll find one more here. Boom. Look at there. Maybe we'll get one more. I like this. I love watching this. Here he is coming out high on that pick and roll. Swat. All right, there we go. We're going to pause it right there. And, boy, you see there, he would look great in an Arkansas uniform. His offensive rebounding that we did so well this past season, Arkansas, that team did. His pick and rolls and the lobs, you know, that stuff that we did a lot at Arkansas. I mean, he just fits perfect with our Cal system and what we're looking for in big men. I mean, he's great. His shot blocking, you know, we know we needed, last year's team needed defense and three-point shooting. And, boy, I tell you right here, Cyril is going to help your defense right away. I think he's going to help rebounding too. I think he'll rebound more than 5 a game. But, boy, his defense, shot blocking, man, he'll really help us out a lot. And it'll be a huge win if we can get him. And like I said, that's about all I got, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I ask that you please hit that thumbs up button and then hit that subscribe if you haven't already. I'm going to be breaking down all these guys Arkansas is looking at here. Hopefully you enjoy these. Like I say, hit that subscribe and then click that notification bell too. That way you know when I make more videos. Hopefully I'll make one tomorrow on another guy we're after. I have a couple names here. I'm not going to tell you who right now. Well, I'll tell you what. One is Isaiah Johnson, and then there's a guard from Furman I was looking at earlier. So, you know, we're right now we can't be signing guys in the portal. Like I say, I think it's a dead period. But anyway, on Thursday or Friday, hopefully we'll get it going. Maybe Saturday. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. I certainly appreciate it. Thanks for spending time with me. I hope you have a great day, a great evening, whenever you're watching this. And where's my pause button here? Right here. And as always, go Hogs.